So you can either come to sit in a cross-legged position. You could come to kneel if you wanted to put your block underneath your seat and sit cross-legged on your block or kneeling on your block. You can do that. However you want to sit is fine. Wherever you are, you're going to grow nice and tall through the spine. Turn the palms up towards the sky. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Draw the shoulders up to the ears. And then a big open mouth exhale, let it go. One more like that. Inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, let it go. Start to breathe in and out through the nose. Ujjayi pranayama if it's in your practice. And as always, just taking a couple of cycles of breath here to check in with your body, how you're feeling, and just honoring where you're at today. If you want to set an intention, you can do that. And then you can keep your eyes closed, or you can start to open them. You're going to bring your palms face down on your knees. You're going to bring your chest forward, almost like a cow belly breath. And then we're going to start to circle around to the right, all the way to the back of the room, to the left and forward. So I want you to try and make this movement come from your rib cage. So feel your sit bones either grounded on your heels or on the floor, and then imagine that your pelvis is solid and your rib cage is just kind of spiraling. I'm so sorry. You're just spiraling around your pelvis. And so it was that they did not do yoga. They just played with the dog for an hour. Okay, so you can keep at this pace, inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you come back, or you can start to bring a little bit of speed into this spiral. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of booty yoga. It's essentially like yoga with dancing and twerking. It sounds ridiculous, but it's really, really fun. But this is a movement that they always start their classes in, and it's actually just really nice for warming up the spine. Okay, and then we're going to come to center, and then we're going to go the other direction. So it's the same thing. You'll come into that cow belly sort of position, then you'll shift your shoulders to the right, curl the spine at the back, bring it all the way around to the right, and then come forward. If it gets annoying, please just let me know. And so now we'll take this circle to the left. And same thing, start nice and slow, ground down through the pelvis. Oh God. And then if you want to speed it up, you can start to speed it up. Ok, Cacote, ven acá. Por favor, siéntate aquí. Muy bien. Okay. I just want everybody to love me, please. Okay, and then we're going to come through center. You're going to inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, the right hand comes behind, the left hand comes to the right knee. Inhale, sit yourself up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist towards the back of the room. So you could stay here for a couple of breaths. Otherwise, if you wanted to add that little circle through the rib cage again, you could start to take the rib cage around to the right. So now we're still doing that same spiraling action, but we're adding a twist to it. We'll take one more breath here. And then you're going to inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, come through center. And then as you exhale, right hand finds the left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, twist a little deeper to the back of the room. Same thing, you can stay here, or you can start to take the chest around towards the left, adding in that little spiral movement. And take a couple more breaths here. And then you're going to come back through center. If you're sitting cross-legged, you're just going to change the cross of your legs, so opposite leg in front. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, ground down through the right sit bone. Take the right arm up and over to the side. If your left elbow can come down to the floor, feel free to go there. Right hand will come behind the head, elbow to the sky. Inhale, open the chest a little bit to the sky. And then as you exhale, you're going to curl the chest down towards the floor, but keep the elbow wide. Inhale, open up towards the sky. Keep the right sit bone down. Exhale, curl down towards the floor. So you should feel a nice big stretch through your right side body. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring it down. We've got 2 more here. Last one. And then you're going to inhale, come all the way back up through center, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, right hand comes off to the right, left arm reaches up and overhead. You can bring the right elbow down if you want to. Take the left hand behind the head, left elbow wide. Inhale, open the chest to the sky. And then as you exhale, start to curl down towards the floor. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring it down. 3 more here. One more. Come back through center. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and overhead. Kick the dog off your mat as you exhale. Come forward into your tabletop position. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good boy. All right, find your tabletop position. From here, you're going to inhale, cow belly breath. And then as you exhale, round into your cat. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale into your cat. Take 3 more just like this. Last one. Come to center, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to reach the right arm and the left leg long. Try to balance through the pelvis. Take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to round the spine, draw the knee and the elbow towards each other. Inhale, come into your spinal balance. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to tuck. 3 more here. You're going to inhale, lengthen the arm and the leg. Keep the leg up. As you exhale, set the right hand down. Inhale, tap the left toes to the floor. And then as you exhale, you're just going to lift that leg back up, squeeze the glute. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, squeeze it up. 3 more like this. You're going to hold the leg up. You're going to bend the knee. So now we're in a donkey kick position. Same thing. As you inhale, now you're going to tap the knee. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, tap the knee. Exhale, bring it up. We've got 3 more. You're going to keep that left leg up. You're going to bring the left knee, tuck it behind the right knee. So we're kind of in a little cross-legged position. And then you're just going to walk your hands back. So your hips don't have to, you're going to walk your hips back. Your hips don't have to come to the ground. This is kind of almost like a modified cow face pose. You should feel a bit of a stretch into your hips. And then you're going to take your hands and you're going to walk them all the way over to the right side of your mat and see if you can stretch that left arm forward a little bit. Draw the left hip towards the back of the mat. And then you're going to come back through center, walk yourself forward, uncross your legs, and we'll come to tabletop. We'll do the other side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, left arm, right leg shoot long. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, around the spine, elbow and knee meet. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to round. 4 more here. Last one. Take the arm and the leg long. Take an inhale. As you exhale, set the left hand down. Inhale, tap the right toes to the floor. Exhale, lift the leg behind you. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, lift the leg. We've got 3 more. Try and make these movements come from your glutes and your hamstrings, the back of your leg. Try not to just use your lower back muscles. Got 1 more. You're going to hold it up there. Bend the knee. Inhale, tap the knee to the floor. Exhale, donkey kick to the sky. Inhale, tap the knee. Exhale, donkey kick. 3 more. You're going to hold the knee up there. Take the right knee over towards the left. Tuck it behind the left knee. Take the feet a little bit wider and then start to send those hips back any amount, reaching the hands forward. You could stay here, otherwise walk those hands over to the left side of your mat. See if you can reach the right hand forward a bit and then draw your right hip back. Bring yourself back through center. Shift yourself forward, unwind your legs, plant down through your left hand. As you inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, you're going to thread it under, reaching towards the left side of your mat. Inhale, we're going to open it back up. Exhale, we're going to thread it under. We're going to do 3 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Last 1. This time you'll bring the hand to rest on the floor. Bring your weight down into your shoulder. You can rest your right ear on the floor if that's comfortable for you. If you want to reach the left hand forward, you can. You could take the left hand behind the back. If you want to challenge your balance, you can start to send the left leg long. Maybe you keep the toes tucked, or maybe you bring that left leg to float a little bit, drawing the left hip down towards the floor. Take 1 more breath here. And then we're all going to come back to that starting position. Bring the left hand by the face. Inhale, press the floor away, open the right arm to the sky. And then exhale, bring it down. Other side, inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, thread it under. We've got 3 more here. Last one. This time the back of the arm comes to rest on the floor. You can take your left ear down. Feel free to reach the right hand forward, behind the back, maybe extending that right leg, maybe bringing it to float. Wherever you are, take 2 more breaths. And then you're going to bring yourself all the way back to center. Put the right hand by the face. Inhale, sweep that left arm up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, tabletop position. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, tuck and round. You're going to keep the rounding in your spine. Tuck under your toes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to bring your knees to hover. Gently set the knees down. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale, come into your cow belly breath. Exhale, round the spine, press the floor away. See if you can bring those knees to hover. We're going to do 1 more like that. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and round. See if you can hover the knees. And then you're going to set the knees down, come into a neutral spine. You can do this whole next bit from a plank, or you can stay in your tabletop here. If you want to add some heat, you're going to tuck under those toes, bring those knees to hover. So we're in a hovering tabletop or a bear pose. You could stay here. If you want to add on, you're going to take an inhale, press down through your right foot. As you exhale, take your right hand, tap it to your left knee. Inhale, set it back down. Exhale, left hand taps the right knee. Inhale, set it back down. Exhale, right hand. Inhale to your bear. Exhale, left hand. Inhale to your bear. We've got 3 more on each side. To the best of your ability, try and keep your knees hovering an even height above the mat. So what will happen is when you lift your hand, that knee will want to lift. See if you can draw it down a little bit to try and even it out. We've got 1 more on each side. And then you're going to send those hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Lengthen out your dog. You can pedal through the feet. Do whatever feels good here. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice deep exhale. As you inhale, you're going to lift the heels. As you exhale, you're just going to drop the heels over to the right side of your mat. So just swivel. Your upper body still in downward dog. As you inhale, keep this twist. You're going to shift forward into a plank pose. So you're kind of in a twisted plank. Your heels are over to the right, but both your hands are on the floor. You're going to bend the knees, send yourself back into this little crouch at the back of the mat, and then straighten your knees up into a downward dog. You're twisted still. Inhale, you're going to come forward into this twisted plank. As you exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back towards the heels, and then straighten out through the legs. If this doesn't feel good in your shoulders, you can do this without the twist. And you could just come from downward dog to plank, downward dog to plank. I'm going to do 2 more. And then when you're done, you're going to come back through your downward facing dog. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, we're going to shift forward, high plank pose. Don't worry, we will do the other side. Once again, you could drop the knees. You could just stay in your plank. Otherwise, we're going to take those shoulder taps. So take an inhale. As you exhale, right hand will tap the left shoulder. Inhale, gently set it down. Exhale is just a gentle tap to the right shoulder. Inhale, set it down. Keep alternating. We've got 4 more on each side. It's the same thing as with your bear pose. You're trying to minimize the movement in through your hips. So they'll move a little bit, but your work is to try and keep as stable as you can. Got 2 more on each side. Keep breathing. And then when you're done, you'll send yourself all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. And take a nice deep exhale. Inhale, lift the heels. And then as you exhale, you're going to drop the heels over towards the left. So now we're in a twist on the other side. You could stay here. Otherwise, as you inhale, you're going to shift forward into that twisted plank on this side. And then as you exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back, and then all the way up. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, send it back. So find a rhythm that works for you here. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's. We'll find 2 more. And then we'll come into our downward facing dog. As you inhale, you're going to shift back forward into your plank pose. We're coming into our first chaturanga. If you're skipping them, stay in plank. Otherwise, shift forward, lower the knees if you need to, lower halfway down. As you inhale, we're coming straight back up to plank. We've got 2 more. Exhale, chaturanga. Yes, you can. Inhale to plank. Last one, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, look towards the top of the mat, step walk or float your feet. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your right hand to the center of the mat, bend your right knee, and then as you inhale, you're going to sweep that left arm up towards the sky, straighten out through your left leg any amount. And then as you exhale, you'll switch it out. Left hand finds the floor or your block. Left knee bends. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, bring it back through center. We're just going to keep alternating. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, bring it down. We've got 1 more on each side. Inhale, come into a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, generous bend in the knees as you fold forward. Keep this bend in the knees. Start to roll yourself all the way up to standing. As you arrive, you're going to inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Keep the hips facing forward. As you exhale, take the right arm back, the left arm forward, twist. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Try and draw your left hip forward slightly. That's it. Inhale, come through center. You can stay like this, or you can add some balance. As you exhale, you'll raise onto the toes as you twist to the right. Inhale, lower the heels, come through center. Exhale, option to come onto the toes as you twist to the left. Inhale, come through center. Got 1 more in each direction. If you're coming up onto the toes, press down through the big toe more. It will help you with your balance. Last one. Inhale through center. Sun salutation A. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float to your chaturanga. If you're taking it, knees can be down. Inhale, come straight back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise up. Listen carefully. As you exhale, you're going to twist to the right, option to lift the heels. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, twist to the left, option to lift the heels. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Take it through your vinyasa or go straight to downward dog. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, twist to the right, option to come to the toes. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Make your way to downward dog, however you want to get there. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. We've got 2 more rounds. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, your twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float your vinyasa or skip it. Last round, look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa or skip it. We meet in downward dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale. On your next inhale, sweep the right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to shift forward, tap the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, shift forward, right knee, left elbow. Inhale through center. We've got 3 more. You can always stay in that 3-legged dog, or you could come to a tabletop and just send the leg back and then tap it to the opposite knee. This is our last one. We're going to hold the right knee at the left elbow. Kick the right leg out so it lands to the side of your mat. Pivot to the inside of the left foot and then inhale, sweep that left arm up to the sky. Take an exhale. Take a nice deep inhale. On your next exhale, you're going to thread the left arm underneath the right arm. So this is a funky twist. If this doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, twist it under. Inhale, bring it up. If this is getting a lot for the bottom arm, you can bend that right knee and set the knee down on the floor. We've got 2 more. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, set it back down to the floor. Your next inhale, we come back to that 3-legged dog. Sweep the right leg up. And then as you exhale, step it all the way through in between the hands. You can drop the bottom knee if you need to. Inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, you're going to thread it under. See if you can tap towards the left knee. You probably won't get there. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bring it under. We've got 3 more here. Last one. Inhale, sweep that arm up to the sky. Exhale, bring the right hand down outside the right foot. Set the left knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach the chest forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to send the hips back, coming into your half split pose. Your fingers could be up on blocks. You don't have to have a straight right knee, but you're drawing your right hip back. If this is a good stretch for you, you can stay here. Otherwise, we're going to add a twist. When we come to twisted triangle later, this will be a variation that you can do if you want to bring it down a little bit. So your left hand will be down. As you inhale, You're going to sweep your right arm up towards the sky, any amount. If you want to stay static, you can stay here. Otherwise, you can inhale it up and then exhale. You'll kind of thread it down towards the floor, threading that right arm towards the left. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, thread it under. So whenever I'm adding movement, you can always just stay in the first position. I just find for twists, it's often really nice just to move through them. We've got one more here. Inhale, sweep that arm up towards the sky. Exhale, come back into your half split. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee. Lift the left knee. Inhale, send the chest forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to step back into your plank pose. Take an inhale here. You can do this from the knees. As you exhale, you're going to take your right knee, tap it to your left elbow. Inhale, bring it back to plank. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale it back to plank. We've got 4 more on each side. Try to bring your knee to your elbow and not your elbow to your knee. In other words, make your life harder for yourself. We've got 1 more on each side, I think. I'm terrible at counting. If you want to take a chaturanga here, you can. Otherwise, you can go straight back to downward dog. That's where we're all going to meet. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale. As you inhale, you're going to sweep that left leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, shift forward, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. We've got 3 more. Last one. Hold the knee at the elbow. You're going to shoot that left leg off to the right side of your mat. Spin to the inside edge of your right foot. And then as you inhale, open the right arm up to your fallen triangle. Feel free to stay here. You can feel free to bend the bottom knee and put that down for extra support. Take an inhale. As you exhale, that right arm threads underneath the left. Take a twist. Inhale, open it up. We've got 4 more. Last one. Inhale, right arm comes to the sky. Exhale, bring it down to the floor. On your inhale, send that left leg back, 3-legged dog. And then as you exhale, step it all the way through. Plant the right hand as you inhale. Open the left arm to the sky. As you exhale, see if you can tap your right thigh or your right knee. Depends how long your arms are. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, thread it under. You got 3 more. The last one. Inhale, open the left arm to the sky. Exhale, frame out the left foot. Set down the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach the chest forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to send the hips back into your half splits pose. Once again, you can feel free to stay here. Otherwise, your right fingertips can come to the floor or a block, and you'll inhale, open that left arm up towards the sky, any amount. Again, you could stay here. Otherwise, we'll add movement. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you'll thread it under through the right arm. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, thread it under. We've got 3 more. Inhale, open the arm to the sky. And then exhale, come back into your low lunge. Lift the back knee, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to step back to plank. Option to come straight to downward dog. Otherwise, if you want to add a chaturanga here, you can do that. And we'll come back to downward facing dog. Look towards the top of your mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Don't worry, we are not going to do as many chairs as we did yesterday. So take a peek down at your knees. You want to make sure that your knees stay pretty even throughout this whole next section. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to sweep your right arm towards the back of the room, but make sure your right knee doesn't travel with you. So draw the right hip forward. Inhale, send it back to chair. Exhale, left arm comes back without bringing the left knee. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, sweep it to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, sweep it to the left. Inhale through center. We've got 3 more on each side. If you want to add a heel raise as you twist to challenge your balance, then you can certainly do that. One more to each side. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float with or without a vinyasa. Downward dog. Inhale, you're going to sweep the right leg up. Exhale, we're going to come straight through to our fallen triangle. So right knee to left elbow, shoot the leg through. Inhale, open up through the arm. As you exhale, you're going to bend the left knee, send the hips back towards the left heel. So this is kind of a big movement, but it's big for the hips. And then you're going to come all the way back to center. We'll do it a couple of times. So inhale, come to the back of your mat. Exhale, come to the front. If this does not feel good on your front shoulder, you stay with your fallen triangle. We've got 2 more. Last one. Plant the left hand. Inhale, come all the way into your 3-legged dog. And then as you exhale, step it through. We're setting up for crescent lunge. As you inhale, come all the way up. As you exhale, take your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to twist to the right. Holy shit, that's a big wave. Those pelicans are living on the edge. Inhale, come through center. As you exhale, keep the elbows wide as you twist the right rib cage to the back of the mat. Inhale, come through center. We've got 3 more. Think of gently pressing the back of your head into your hands to lengthen through your neck. And it's like we did at the start. You're thinking of moving the rib cage around the pelvis. Inhale, come through your crescent lunge. As you exhale, you're going to straighten through the front leg, come to pyramid. You could stay here. Those left fingertips could come to the floor or a block. As you inhale, option to open that right arm up towards the sky for your twisted pyramid. And then as you exhale, you can stay, or we can add that little twist. You'll reach back towards your left knee. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it into the twist. We've got 3 more. On your next inhale, you're going to bend the right knee, come back into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, your left hand will come down, your right hand will come up. So we're in this low lunge twist. You can stay here. Otherwise, put weight into the left hand. We're coming into side plank. So you'll swivel to the outside edge of the left foot. Your left knee can be down on the floor. You could stagger your left foot in front of your right to modify. And if you need to come down to the elbow, you can do it. Inhale here. Exhale, option to take that right hand underneath the left rib cage. I told you we would twist, and we are twisting. Inhale, come up to the sky. Exhale, right hand underneath the rib cage. Inhale, open it up. We've just got 3 more. Last one. Inhale into your side plank. As you exhale, option to take your chaturanga or go straight to downward dog. On your next inhale, that left leg will come up to the sky. We're coming to our fallen triangle. So as you exhale, left knee to right elbow, shoot your left leg off to the right side of your mat. Inhale, sweep the right arm up to the sky. Take an exhale. As you inhale, bend that right knee, send your hips back towards your heel any amount. And then as you exhale, shift forward. Inhale, come back. Exhale, shift forward. We've got 3 more here. Last one. Inhale in your fallen triangle. Exhale, bring the right hand down. As you inhale, sweep that left leg up, three-legged dog. And then as you exhale, step it all the way through. Set yourself up for crescent lunge. And as you inhale, come all the way up. Bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers the weird way. So move one finger over than what you want to. Open the elbows out to the side. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, twist the left rib cage towards the back of the mat. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come through center. 3 more. As you inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. Option to stay here, otherwise take the right fingertips to the block or the floor. Inhale, sweep that left arm up towards the sky. Option to stay here, otherwise as you exhale, you'll thread the left arm under, see if you can tap the right knee. Inhale, open it up. We've got 4 more wherever you are. On your next inhale, you're going to bend that front knee, come back into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, that right hand will come down to the floor. Inhale, left arm comes to the sky. Same thing as before. You can stay. Otherwise, we're going to step to side plank. Lower the right knee if you need to. Stagger the feet if you need to. You can stay here. Otherwise, inhale. As you exhale, that left arm comes underneath the right rib cage. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring it under. Inhale, open it up. We've got 3 more. Inhale, open it. Exhale, chaturanga or straight to your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale. Look to the top of your mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. We're coming back into that twist. Option to lift the heels as you twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, make your way to downward dog. Vinyasa or skip it. Inhale, sweep that right leg up. As you exhale, we're coming to that fallen triangle. Option to float your right leg. So you could set your right foot down or you can keep it floating. Inhale, you're going to send the hips back to the heel. And then as you exhale, you're going to come forward. Plant the left hand. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep the arms wide this time. As you exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come through your crescent. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, come into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, you're going to set the left hand down, coming into your low twist. Inhale, you'll step straight back into your side plank. Stay, or on the exhale, thread the right arm under. Inhale, come into your side plank. Exhale, make your way to downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, cross the body, shoot the leg through. Option to keep the left leg floating. As you inhale, everybody bend the right knee, send the hips back to the heel. As you exhale, come back through center. As you inhale, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step the left leg forward. Inhale, come into your crescent lunge. Arms stay wide. As you exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, straighten the front leg, forward fold. Inhale, open the left arm to the sky. Exhale, come back into your pyramid. As you inhale, come into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, your right hand finds the floor. As you inhale, step back into your side plank. As you exhale, that the left arm can thread under the right. Inhale, come back into your side plank. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, downward dog. Look towards the top of your mat, step, walk, or float. We'll do that one more time to the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Option to raise to the tippy toes as you exhale, twist right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, make your way to down dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, cross the body, shoot the right leg through, fallen triangle. Inhale, bend the left knee, hips to heel. Exhale, come forward. Plant the left hand. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, left hand finds the floor. As you inhale, step back to your side plank. Exhale, right arm comes under the left rib cage. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, downward dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, cross the body, shoot it through, fallen triangle. Inhale, bend the right knee, hips to heel. Exhale, fallen triangle. Plant the right hand. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, right hand finds the floor. As you inhale, side plank pose. Exhale, thread the arm under. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, downward dog or child's pose. I'm going to give you a couple of breaths. When you're ready, you're going to start to make your way back to downward facing dog. I'll wait until everyone's finished having their drink. And then you're going to look towards the top of the mat, step, walk, float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into your chair pose. As you exhale, hands come down to shoulder height. Inhale here. As you exhale, right knee comes to the chest. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to stand all the way up. Right arm comes back. Left arm comes forward. As you inhale, you're going to come back through center. You're just going to kick that right leg out in front of you. Exhale, bend the knee, twist towards the right. Inhale, come through center, extend the knee. We've got 3 more like this. This time we're going to stay in the twist. You have the option to take the left hand to the right knee and then reach that right hand behind you. If it's in your practice and you like to take a hold of the foot and extend the foot out in front of you, then you can take the twist there. Take 2 more breaths. And then you're going to slowly set it back down into your chair pose. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the hands down in line with the shoulders. Inhale here. As you exhale, left knee comes to the chest. And then bring it all the way up to standing. As you inhale, you're going to sweep open to the left. And then as you exhale, you're going to come through center, extend the left leg. I feel like we breathe different on the other side, but that's okay. Inhale, bend the knee, twist. And then exhale, come through center. Just find a breathing pattern that works for you. I just want you to breathe. We've got 2 more here. Last one. And then we're going to come back into that twist. Option to take the right hand to the left knee. If you like to reach down and grab the outside edge of the foot and straighten the leg, feel free to do that. Wherever you are, stand up nice and tall through the spine. Draw the left hip forward slightly and rotate back through the left rib cage. If balance is an issue, you can always have that toe down on the floor. I should have said that on the first side. And then you're slowly going to unwind yourself. Okie dokie. We're going to come into chair pose. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, hands come to heart center. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right elbow comes to hook to the outside of the left knee. And then look down, make sure that your right knee hasn't jutted forward. Draw your right hip back slightly. You could stay here, otherwise take an inhale. As you exhale, option to raise up onto the tippy toes. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, tippy toes. Inhale, bring it down. We've got 3 more here. As you inhale, you'll come through center chair pose. Straighten out your knees if you need to. Otherwise, exhale straight to the other side. Left elbow finds the outside of the right knee. Open the right rib cage to the sky. Draw the left hip back slightly. Once again, option to stay. Otherwise, inhale. Exhale, raise up onto the tippy toes. Inhale, set it down. 4 more like this. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, downward facing dog. Inhale, that right leg will come up. Exhale, cross the body, shoot it through, fallen triangle. Inhale, left knee bends. Exhale, come back to center. Plant the left hand. Inhale, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, this time hands come to the heart center. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, left elbow will find the outside of the right knee. If you have a bind that you like to take in your practice where you take your right hand behind you and your left arm under your right leg, go for it. My arms are not that long. You could stay here. Otherwise, again, option to challenge your balance. You'll gaze down towards your right toes. You're going to tap your left toes up next to your right, like a staggered chair, and then you'll inhale, come back. You'll exhale, tap up. You'll inhale, come back. We've just got 3 more. You can always, if you're holding that lunge, drop that back knee. Last one. We all meet in our twisted lunge. Inhale, crescent, and then exhale, straighten out that front leg. You could come back to your twisted pyramid with the back heel lifted. Otherwise, you can hop that back foot in a little bit, turn it on a 45-degree angle. Left hand will find the block or a floor. Start with your right hand on your sacrum and then open your right shoulder and your rib cage towards the sky, and then take your arm up any amount. If this doesn't feel good in your back, let your hips come a little bit offline. I'm not super concerned if your hips are not directly square to the ground. I want you to feel okay in your lower back. And you could also come back to that version we did before in that half split. From here, you're going to bend in through your right knee. We're coming up to balancing half moon. So if you're using a block, take it with you. Hop your block to the top of the mat, and then you'll reestablish that twist. So this time when you twist, don't let that left leg drop towards the floor. Keep engaging the back of that left leg like we did in those little kicks at the start of class, and then open the right rib cage any amount to the sky. Take 1 more breath here. And then as you exhale, you're just going to come into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Step that right foot behind the left foot. So now we're in a cross-legged forward fold. And then you're going to take your hands over towards the left side of your mat and see if you can walk your right hand a little bit more forward. Draw that right hip towards the back of the mat. You should feel this kind of in your right side body, maybe in the back of your right leg. and then you're going to come back through center, unwind yourself, and however you want to get there, we're going to make our way to downward dog for the other side. So when you're ready, inhale, left leg comes to the sky. As you exhale, cross the body, shoot it through, fallen triangle. As you inhale, option to bend that right knee, hips to heel. Exhale, fallen triangle. Plant the right hand, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, come into your crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Take an inhale, sternum to the thumbs. And then as you exhale, that right elbow will hook to the outside of the left knee. Option to drop the back knee here if you need to. Option to play with balance. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you can tap the right toes up lightly next to the left. Maybe they hover. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, tap it up. Inhale, step it back. We've got 3 more. Come back into your lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, straighten out through that front leg. Once again, option to stay with this twisted pyramid. Option to hop that back foot in a little bit and turn it on an angle for fallen triangle. You can have your hand to the block, open the left, what's this apparatus, arm up to the sky. It gets to about this time of class and I just forget what all your body parts are called. Take one more breath here. If you've got a block, you'll take it with you, bring it forward a couple of inches, lift that right leg off. So start by coming almost into like a balanced warrior 3, and then you can open the left side of your body any amount up towards the sky. And you probably won't twist anywhere near as much as what you think. Your arm might only come out to a 45-degree angle or something, and that's totally fine. Take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, right foot finds the floor, come into your forward fold. Step your left foot behind your right, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, and then walk those left fingertips forward. Draw the left hip towards the back of the mat. And then slowly unwind yourself. Okay. We're coming to the end. So I'm going to give you the option to play around with side crow if you want it. Otherwise, I'll talk you through what you're going to do if you don't. You're going to inhale, everybody come into your chair pose. And then exhale, hands to heart center. You could stay here, but you will be here for a long time. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, that right elbow is going to come to the outside of your left knee. Again, you could stay here. Otherwise, start to raise up onto the tippy toes. Make your way all the way down into a little crouch. So this could be a really nice twist, just crouching down here. You could also just bring yourself down to the floor and take a twist here. If you want to play with side crow, I'm going to show you from this side. You're going to take, there's 2 ways you could do it. You would keep your little twist. Either your right hand will come in line with this left knee, and then the left hand will come in line with the hip. Bend into your arms, chaturanga arms, shift the weight forward, and then lift the toes up. See if you can do it without resting your hip on that left elbow. The other way that you can do it is face both of your fingertips towards the long end of your mat. So now both my hands are in line with that front knee, and then it's the same thing. If you play with this one, then it gives us options to rotate down onto the forearm. But these are all just things that we can play with. So we're going for it. That's it. So find your nice deep twist. Yep, that's it. Really bend into that right elbow. Chaturanga arms, shift the weight, and then just play with like picking up the toes just a little bit. And you might just teeter-totter here, and that's fine. And if you need to use that back elbow on the hip for support, then that's a good way to start as well. That was good. It's kind of, it's actually, if your hip is on your elbow, it's actually a deeper twist. So it's actually kind of easier to do it without being on the back elbow, but it does require a little bit more strength. So I'm just hugging my right elbow in, and I'm just like, I've got a good purchase of that thigh on the back of my arm. So you want to make sure that you've got a good amount of space, like a good little shelf for your thigh on the back of that arm. And then you want to engage your glutes and your kind of your back muscles to kind of get your ass up into the air. I'm sorry, I shouldn't swear so much in my classes. I try not to, but I can't help it. Okay, cool. We're going to come into a forward fold and we're going to try it on the other side. So we'll start in our chair pose. If you're taking that seated twist, you'll just come to the other side. And if you're done, you can also start taking some forward folds or come down onto your back and take a bridge pose. Otherwise, you're in your chair, take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sternum to thumbs. Exhale, this time the left elbow will hook to the outside of the right knee. Come up onto the tippy toes and then sink the hips all the way down onto the heels. He has discovered a bug. So again, you can plant the hands in line with the hip and the shoulder. That's going to be your easiest option. If you want to challenge yourself, then both of the fingers face forward and you shift your weight from there. Yes, nice. So see if you can get your knee, Christine, see if you can get your knee a little bit higher up. Yeah, and then really bend in and shift forward more than you think before you lift your toes. Yes, that's it, that's it, that's it. Yes, nice. Yes, it's much harder doing it in sweaty weather. Okay, and then we're all just going to make our way down onto our butt, so nothing fancy here. Send those legs out in front of you. Take a nice deep inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, you're just going to fold forward any amount. So it doesn't have to be a super deep forward fold, just starting to relax through the spine. And so often what we do in this pose is we hinge at our hips, which is what we normally encourage ourselves to do. This time what I want you to see is grab a hold of wherever you can, so your shins or your feet, and then you're really going to round your spine. So almost as if you're coming into like a cat pose, and use that leverage of your feet or your shins to really stretch out through your spine. If you've got disc issues or this, oh my God, or this just doesn't feel good in your spine, then please keep a more flat spine and hinge through from your hips. Hey, come on. Yes, we love you, but we don't want you to lick us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're slowly going to come out of this. So I'm going to give you a couple of options here. We're going to come into a figure 4. You could stay seated or you could come down onto your back. So you could kind of scoot yourself forward, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, and then walk your hands in towards your butt. You could do this exact same pose lying down on your back and coming into a more traditional seated pigeon, reclined pigeon. Oh my goodness, Kakwate. He's like, no, I want to be in your face. He's like, oh, you guys are at my level and it's been a while. Huh? Oh, is it your birthday today? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, happy birthday for whenever it is. Okay, so if you're on the floor, the sole of your right foot is going to twist over to the right side of the floor. Yep, so you'll bring the sole of the right foot. Yep, that's it. Twist towards Christina. Yep, that's it. Beautiful. Okay. If you're not, then we're going to come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. So the same thing, the sole of the right foot will still come to the floor. Your right hand will come behind you. You'll inhale that left arm up to the sky, and then you can either bring the elbow to the outside of the knee, or you can do like a little coat hanger and hook yourself around the knee. Try and get your right sit bone down to the ground. If that means that you need to step that right foot in front of the knee instead of crossing it, then you can do that. And then you're going to slowly de-rotate to the other side just for an inhale. And then exhale, come back through center. So whether you're seated or whether you're lying down, we'll take it to the other side. That left ankle will cross over the base of the right thigh. And then you'll either walk your hands in towards your glutes or you'll reach through the gap in your arms and pull your shin towards you. He always manages to look so superior.
Somebody's scratching their ass.
Exactly. He's just like, I now have a whole room full of slaves. What more could I want? All right, wherever you are, the sole of the left foot is going to come down towards the floor. And then if you're seated, you'll take your right elbow either to the outside of the left knee, or you'll just give a little hug around that knee. And then you're going to give yourself a slow rotate to the other side. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, come back through center. So if you want to finish in a seated position, then you will come to a comfortable cross-legged position. If you want to finish in a traditional Shavasana, you'll start to make your way down to your back. You can take a happy baby on the way. If you're finishing in a seated position, you could come to Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of your feet together and taking a forward fold. Okay, cacahuate. Cacahuate, ven por acá, por favor. Ay. Wherever you are, you're slowly going to make your way to your final your final resting position. Okay, come on, buddy. Yeah, but lick your face. Come on, afterwards. You're going to find your final resting position. Turn your palms up towards the sky. Close down through your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And then let it go through your mouth. And remember, there's no hurry to get here. If you need to stay in some more stretches along the way, please feel free to do that. When you're ready, you'll slowly start to bring some movement back into your body, knowing that you can, of course, stay here for longer if you want to. But if you're ready, you'll start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, and then start to bring movement up into your bigger joints. Maybe bringing the knees into the chest, giving yourself a full body stretch. Find some movement that is organic here and that feels good to you and your body. And then when you're ready, taking as much time as you need to, you're slowly going to make your way up into a comfortable seated position. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. All right, closing down through the eyes, you're going to bring your hands together at the third eye, forehead. Today, as you go forward, may you have joy in your thoughts. To your mouth, may you speak your truth, and to the heart, may you have generosity within.